All right, let's get into some Mutahar stuff real quickly here. Mutahar, as you guys know, was a topic we covered. Most of the commentary covered him almost 3 months ago. Mutahar was excommunicated from the commentary community in one of the most unnecessary dramas of all time. I mean that from his perspective, right? To this day, we still have no fucking clue why Mutahar made a video disavowing his lolicon liking friend Nux, but then the next day they were best friends again, even though in that video he said 80 times that he'll never be friends with Nux again. And then he left the cabal, he left the tea party, he left all the chats, ghosted us. I reached out to him for statement. He's to this day has still ignored me. I don't know why.
Yeah, that was before you had even covered anything or any conversation. So you weren't even going live shitting on him, and he's like, I'm not gonna engage that. I think you were pretty neutral when you reached out.
Well, he didn't even know my take yet because I hadn't said anything. We were still busy setting up this show, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I reached out to Mutahar for statement during this whole entire drama, and his response was none at all. It was no response, right? And after this Nux Taku video that he made and then disavowed, he of course put up his infamous statement where he said that he's done doing drama content. He's done uploading slop. He hates slop, and he's moved on now. Well, apparently he's moved on from covering drama slop to now covering political slop. He's making political content talking about Trump, talking about Canada, trading, stuff like that. I don't even know.
Oh, yeah, because he's Canadian, right? So I guess he's really
affected or something like that. I want to reread his statement and then apparently watch his new video today where he's announced he's actually done covering drama because he's worried that his videos are being used in a culture war and he doesn't want to support racism or something
done talking
like
about
that.
politics. He's done talking about another topic now.
Yeah, something like this. I feel like Mutahar, granted, it's kind of too late. If he comes out and starts talking to us again, right, it's just going to look like, it's just going to look stupid at this point because it's why wouldn't you just talk back then when this drama was actually relevant? But again, back then, right, he put out this statement. I've been watching my content for the past few weeks, and I've realized that my channel has slipped into a slop channel. I've made more drama-related content over the last several months than I have made fun, engaging, informative content. That includes producing videos that don't release daily. I need to take more time and release content a couple times a week that stands in quality and not quantity. I don't do this for a job, so honestly going out of my way to constantly chase trends has done nothing beneficial for me other than alienate my most hardcore fans. I need to take a few days off and reset and produce better content that isn't the latest trends or internet drama. While that produces a good view count, it's not the kind of content I want to be known for. So again, he put out this statement. It's very confusing, right? Because it's okay, bro, just talk about Nux and why you're friends with them. We don't care about the type of content you need to make. What the fuck is this channel?
Just some random shitter.
And he's making daily slop again. What is this? I mean, it looks daily to me.
Completely delusional. I guess it's drama, but gaming drama instead.
Okay.
I won't support NVIDIA anymore. Windows 10 is dying. I mean, that sounds like gaming and tech drama, right?
Yeah, Elon Musk has control of your information.
Political drama.
It's about to get bad. That's the political video. Sony is DMCAing. The government is scared of DeepSeek. So, I mean, it looks like slop to me. I mean, is slop just daily videos? What is the definition of slop even? We don't know. But now he's put out this video. Some things have to change. So I don't know if it's going to talk about Nux here. I honestly haven't seen this video, but let's take a look.
Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and I'm playing Yakuza Infinite Wealth. There's a lot of games here that I'm recording, and boy, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about something that's got to happen. It's not to do with this game. Some things have got to change. Now, recently I made a video in regards to a politician doing a crypto rug and pull, or at least being part of it. And I removed that video not because of something that I've disagreed with, not because of some retraction, not because I'm getting sued in any capacity. Trust me, I would enjoy a lawsuit after all this time I've been waiting, prepping for it. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Lawsuits are not fun, but you get the idea. Now, the thing about all of this is, obviously, in the last couple of weeks, I've noticed that, a lot of these topics, especially when it comes to, big-time politicians, this has got to change. And I really am somebody that, from the beginning of this channel, is not somebody that is politically adept. Obviously, that I admit, and I say that I really don't know what I'm talking to when it comes about, politics. And the few times that I do talk about it, very recently, probably when it came to, the US and Canada, that's from the perspective of somebody that is kind of knee-deep in that. So I believe that's kind of a fair exception to the rule. But I usually tend to stay away from things like internet politics or things like real world stuff, because I always consider my channel to be an escapist route, right? Like, as somebody that likes to come home from work to do YouTube as a hobby, I like to leave the problems of the real world behind.
Dude, what is this? Dude.
Mutahar is too lame to be playing Yakuza. Get him away from that game, he'll make it G at Y and regarded.
So is this just going to be like a useless video where he basically he addresses the audience and he's like, I am above covering, or sorry, I need to move on from politics, it's too serious, and I need to make fun videos again, or something like that?
Yeah, well, someone in the chat said, is Connor asleep? And it's a good question, because I actually almost did fall asleep there. We're a minute and a half in, and all he said so far is, I don't know politics, and I deleted a video. I mean, it's amazing me that he hasn't said anything yet.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, what happens? Like, why? And again, this is a case, my ears perked up a little bit when he's like, I had to delete a video. I don't disavow the video. And I'm like, okay, are we going to talk about Nux or anything like that? Keep going, bro. It gets better. All right.
And just come to my internet little fantasy land, okay, where I can talk about video games, cybersecurity, and all that goofy stuff, internet, shenanigans that happen, right? For me, talking about, retro video games, the industry, talking about things like, massive cybersecurity incidents when North Korea's doing some crazy shit, intermixed with Johnny Somali being a total fucking idiot in Japan, which that's going to be a video, by the way, not him, just Japan. They're getting tired of IRL streamers. It's actually insane to go down that rabbit hole recently. But anyways, point being, I made a video in regards to, a Argentinian president, the Argentinian president doing a crypto rug, and, being a part of a crypto rug, so to speak. And the thing about it is, these videos do really well, but as somebody that witnesses the content, somebody that loves the engagement, right? Like, I love to read comment sections in videos. That is probably the best part of doing YouTube content creation, is reading the comment sections of...
Is it? I feel like it's the shittiest part.
That's the worst part.
Yeah. Especially,
you guys suck in the comments and the chat.
Well, especially for this. Okay, well, our chat. Listen, our chat's different, okay? But for this guy, I mean, isn't that what got him in this situation in the first place, was reading too much Reddit?
Mutahar
actually
has turned
true.
Into Indian tipster. It's a sad state of affairs.
I mean, that's what he claimed got him into the mess in the first place with Nux, is because he read his Reddit. Reddit was demanding he disavow Nux because Nux is like a pedo, right? So he makes a video calling Nux a pedo. And then everybody else is like, what? We like Nux. You're turning on your friend because you read Reddit? And then he was like, oh my God, you're right. I'm reading too much Reddit. I need to stop. And then that's also why he left Twitter too, because Twitter was becoming too hostile.
Cancer.
Yeah, too hostile towards him. So, and also too full of Indian jokes. And
hate. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Fucking Barry Stanton killed Mutahar off the Twitter. So, okay. So far from what I got from this video is pretty much nothing. I don't know what the point is so far.
Is Muta 911 brown or 7 to 11 brown?
All right, bro. All right, bro.
What a video has to offer. The problem with covering videos like that is, generally speaking, when it comes to highly politicized figures, people like Trump or Elon Musk or really anybody in the space, I would go far as to say even videos on characters like Keffels, for instance, it makes the comment section completely useless. It really makes engaging with the content effectively the hardest thing to do. So what I mean by that is, let's say that you talk about somebody who does a crypto scam, right? You can bring up all the facts and the evidence and whatnot, but generally speaking, the topic of highly politicized figures, it ends up being a pissing match. It ends up turning comment sections into a turf war. Remember on deep web browsing, I would just say, hey, I don't want my comment section turning into a turf war when I come to a rather unsavory looking website, which on the topic of deep web browsing...
Wait, what?
He will stop making YouTube slop so he can start a scam call center, just like his ancestors.
Come on, man.
Can't deny your heritage.
Okay.
Come on. All right. Listen. Okay. Did I have a point to this?
That donation just gave me brain aids. Yeah, he's saying that the comments go fight each other and it becomes turf wars. And I mean, I guess I don't know.
So what's the point? So it's like you make a video about Keffels, right? Which I liked this video about Keffels. I mean, it basically was just a giant compilation of all the information that's against Keffels, right? It was just a nice, cohesive video explaining everything that Keffels has done that's fucking crazy and wrong, right? But he's saying that when I make videos like this, the entire comment section becomes really aggressive and really mean, especially about highly politicized figures. So is he saying that when he makes a video about Keffels, it becomes like too much like anti-trans, or it becomes like a culture war between trans this and trans that? Does it though? Does it really?
And also, does it matter? Does it matter even if it
exactly.
did?
Yeah, it's like,
I mean, who gives a fuck?
When I talk about Trump, it becomes too political. It's like, well, yeah, no fucking shit. Of course it becomes political. Of course, politics, the whole point of politics is it's a giant pissing match turf war, egomaniac power battle between two sides. who cares? That's the whole nature of it, right? Like,
Yeah.
are you saying that like your comment section, it doesn't have a nuanced enough conversation about these topics? Well, yeah, no shit. It's a comment section full of dumb retards. I don't understand like what the even point of addressing this is. This is like me making a video about not covering drama because when I cover drama, people get too critical in the comment section of the people that I talk about, and it becomes just a comment section that's too much full of criticism. It's like, well, yeah, that's the nature of the content. It's critical content. Of course there's going to be critical people. Like, what are we even addressing here?
Well, so what I'm wondering is like, what does he expect the comments to be like? Like, for example, he made that video, the Deep Sea or whatever it's called. You know what that is, right? Like the AI, the Chinese AI that came out. Are those comments just being like, damn, America sucks at AI? And they just move on? Is that what he wants his comments to be? Just like blabber of like nothingness where there's nothing controversial to say or no opinion to give or something? I mean, anything you cover, people are going to have opinions to give. And people are going to disagree and people are going to fight.
Yeah.
I don't know what he expects. He should just do gaming videos then.
Right.
Just play video games and do that. I mean, what does he
Yeah.
think?
It's like every time he makes like a specific type of video, he's like, I don't want to cover this anymore because it's, he comes up with these problems that are just non-existent instead of addressing the actual point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the other thing I'll say too, every time I watch a Mutahar video, I just get so frustrated, man. I get so frustrated because I'm like, why did he crash out so hard in his Nux drama? I do still to this day do not understand why that drama even happened in the way that it did. You know, he made a video, he got a little bit of heat for that, he deletes it, and then he goes to all of us. It's just so confusing to me.
Gonna ban you from all
Still to this day.
711, my nigga.
Okay, bro. You're just
All right, dude.
nice donation. But yeah, no, still to this day, he's ghosted everyone. It makes no sense.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any, and I'm just like, okay, so are we still never gonna get any resolution to this? I feel like a fucking like woman or whatever, right? When I even make this point, I feel like I'm just like, he won't talk to me anymore. But it's like,
he's not messaging me. It's like,
yeah, but it's like, bro, are you actually just gonna not message us ever again? Like, really? Over this? Like, come on, man. You made a video, you got heat for it, you deleted it. I mean, you had a lot of really difficult questions to answer, but your solution to that was just to run away forever? Okay, but like, why? Why the fuck did this even happen? Why did you make this video in the first place if you were so unconfident in it? Why did you make this video without talking to Nux if later on you were like, oh, I didn't even talk to Nux, and then once I got his side of the story, then it became so clear to me like what was going on. But he just doesn't explain anything. I don't know. I feel like Mutahar is a bad communicator.
Anyways, so
Easily.
ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, so basically, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, ho ho boy, so basically.
Thank you for wasting
thanks,
my fucking
Mutahar.
time.
Thanks, Mutahar, for that donation.
Oh, man. That was just, yeah. I don't know, man. Mutahar's got to be like a dog shit communicator. I feel like that's just the problem, right? Well, now, I'm not going to say that's only the problem, right, and sweep for him. Obviously, there's other problems, right? But I feel like that's like the heart of like why.
Augie, you have to stop talking about Bobby. The comments will become an AGP hating cesspool.
Okay, dude.
You have to find
Yeah,
nicer
exactly.
topics.
Every time I talk about Boblax, you guys just start talking about transgender stuff, and it just really makes me uncomfortable. That's really the reason why we're blackballing the Boblax topic. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Completely coping. It's soy, it's soft. I mean, he also talks about how he has his other job and he comes home and does this for fun. Do we believe that?
I don't.
Also-
His day job, right? It's like, dude,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If you had a day job, I feel like you just wouldn't be uploading. If you had a job and you didn't give a fuck about the amount of money your channel makes, you're just doing this for fun, I feel like you'd be making longer videos and less frequently or something like that. Who really enjoys uploading daily slop if that's not their gig? Really?
I don't know, especially for as long as he's done it and as consistent as he's done it. I mean, maybe he really just enjoys it, but I feel like that means that your work day is from like 9 to 5 and then 5 to 11. I mean, he's making a full video every day, research and everything. Like,
Yeah, 7 to 11, one could say.
yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Tomorrow,
Wow.
I had to wait and edit the video out a little bit because I spoke to God. Long story there, which you'll get to see very soon. when you cover, topics that, are highly, I guess you could say controversial, or, topics like politics, where unfortunately the discussion of it has become almost like a team sports type of deal, where, you're either left, right, you're either for or against, nobody really in this sphere wants to engage properly with the content, even with like political content, right? Like researching a video that I've now scrapped, for anybody that wanted to know.
I mean, did you just figure out that dumb people watch YouTube videos? Like, I don't.
This is a revelation he's had 13 years into his YouTube career.
Really?
What the video was, it was Doge.gov, a federal government website, apparently, quote unquote, getting hacked. It was all over the news. And being somebody that talks about cybersecurity, I felt, yeah, this is up my wheelhouse.
I could believe he has the tipster effect where doing YouTube is his replacement for a social circle.
Yeah. Well, he left the social circle, though. That's the thing. That makes no sense, right? Like, it's not like he went and got a new one or something like that. He's just kind of uploading. He's just doing his own thing. But I'm still to this day, I'm just so puzzled and baffled. I'm like, so you're just gone now, okay? Like, you made a bad video, took it down, deleted it in shame, and just shat your pants and left. It's like, wow.
Didn't he shit his pants and leave before everyone started shitting on him too? Like, he just like ghosted everyone before like Nick went super crazy mode on him, and before we shit on him, like before anyone was even going to town on him, he was just like, I'm done.
He's like, you know what? I'm out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing too. And then everyone was kind of just forced to go hard on him too, because for one, he fucked up, but for two, he's not even giving us the decency of like a response. Yeah. And so then also the argument becomes like, oh, he owes you a response, that was my favorite argument of all time during that drama. Yeah. It's like, I mean, not really, but also kinda. I don't know. Like, not really in the sense of like he's not forced to. We're not sitting him down like the fucking electric chair, But he kind of does owe us a response if he wants us to take him like seriously, right?
Yeah, otherwise it's just he looks like he shit his pants and ran, and then it's like, what the fuck?
Okay, wow. Anyways.
Nice.
Engage with it in a politics sense. I don't really care, because again, I'm a Canadian, not a fucking American. Not really my neck of the woods. But I wanted to talk about it because people were saying there was a serious hack, and I actually filmed the video. I went through showing what the hack was, which, by the way, was some real script kiddie nonsense, so to speak. And I thought it would be a funny, goofy video. But honestly, seeing the last few weeks when it comes to political content and just talking about a political creator, as a side tangent almost, tangentially related to the main topic. Nobody engages with the main topic.
Okay, so he made a decision independent from y'all's approval, but then still say he did it for approval. Are you even following up with the conversation? No.
He said he spoke to God. Did you hear that?
Wait,
are you?
No,
I'm
reading the chat.
Okay.
I'm just reading yeah, but it's like, dude, like, what are you talking about? The Mutahar drama wasn't he had acted against the cabal. That wasn't the fucking Mutahar drama. The Mutahar drama was he made a video calling out his pedoed fucking friend, swore in that video 8 million times he's never going to talk to this guy again. The next fucking day, deletes it, talks to the fucking friend, rebuilds the bridge instantly. His friend puts out a fucking video and like that looks like he has like fucking like blackmail on fucking Muta, and Mutahar just secretly disappears from the entire community. Like, you can say he doesn't fucking require or he doesn't owe us a conversation, but obviously it still looks really fucking weird. I don't know. But yeah.
I always just turn the comment section into a massive, complete pissing match. And I know for core audiences that watch, that's not something that I think you want to see. That's not something I want to see. And as somebody that, produces content for my core audience first, it's not a route that I think is worth going down into. And that's realistically, where the crux of this video is. That's really what has to change. I've noticed this happen with, characters like Keffels, for instance, where, a year ago, actually a year ago, I talked about this character and I basically looked at the misuse of, $100,000. And in this entire story, it really felt like nobody really wanted to even engage with the scam part of it. It really just became a culture war topic because, Keffels is a trans person and that became the focal point of it. So
well, there was more than just the scam though. It wasn't there the whole HRT bathtub shit that he also covered?
HRT bathtub shit to minors, selling like the Lolicon branded drugs to minors, being friends with all these weird people, falsely accusing people of rape, falsely accusing people of crimes.
So he's actually mad that because of his video, some people went, well, this is just what happens this is what trans people are. He's like, damn, I fucked up.
Okay, I saw Nicandros say that this video was him disavowing the Keffels video. I'm not necessarily getting that read from this, but is he? I mean,
it sounds like he's like saying that he made it and no one talked about the content of the video, and so they just were like, this is what trans people are.
Yeah.
But I don't really think that that's that true. I think that a lot of people did.
If anything, I'll say the opposite happened. When that video came out, a bunch of leftists and trans people in the trans community demonized the video as transphobic because it had a thumbnail by Worm, where Keffals looked disgusting and gross. And they were like, this is a transphobic thumbnail. So if anything, the only people that dismissed it and made it a culture war topic was like the trans and left-leaning communities. It wasn't the people that hate Keffals. The people that hate Keffals were like, yes, this is a video that goes... Josh Moon covered it, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe that's Mutahar's point. He's like, I don't know if he's necessarily saying which side made it a culture war thing. He's just like, I made a Keffals video and everyone just talked about culture war shit.
Yeah. So he's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Which is just like, is this your first day on the internet? Like, okay.
Wow.
Really, after all of it, it just made me realize it's not worth talking about certain issues like this because nobody wants to engage with the fact that there was misuse of funds.
Pure fence sitting. This really comes off as like fence sitter the video. This comes across as like an old Boogie video, where Boogie's like, I just want everyone to be happy with my content. I want to make fun, happy content. I don't want to take a position that might piss a bunch of people off,
Yeah. Would you ever talk about Hassan again?
I guess not. Yeah.
Remember how everyone gave you a bunch of shit for that thumbnail where you said,
"Oh my
Hassan?
God, dude, we didn't even talk about that." YouTube Drama put out this post, right, where they called me out for making a racist thumbnail because I said "deport Hassan" in the text of the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Well, First of all, that's not racist, okay? Because he's a fucking terrorist, okay? Actually, I guess they think that's racist too, but I don't know.
Yeah. But no, my point with bringing that up is like, you got shit for a thumbnail. So are you just done with commentary? Imagine you saw that thread and you're just like, you know what? I'm never covering commentary again. Fuck this.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's where Muta's at right now.
If I didn't want to cover commentary again, which, as we all know with my track record, may very well happen. May even happen soon. Who fucking knows, right? But if I don't want to cover commentary again, it's not going to be because I'm like, damn, this content, like... the people that watch my videos just don't engage enough. They're too mean. They're too critical. They accuse me of too much. It'd just be like, no, because I just want to make other content. That's it. That's literally it. I don't know. I want to work on other shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have to come up with this like moral justification of like why I'm now suddenly above making this type of content or why I don't want to make this type of content or why I'm worried about people getting pissed off by my take or whatever, right? It's very easy to have a fucking position that you believe in. And just go with it, Fuck people that don't agree with me. They're all stupid. Who gives a fuck?
Really just comes down to, hey, we have an enemy, this guy made a video, let's use it as ammunition, yada, 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 and so forth. And that's, in my opinion, not good. It's not good content to really be getting into. It's not really worth going down that road because the engagement for that isn't really centered around the actual discussion on the video topic itself. Which, again, when it comes to things like crypto scams, I like talking about crypto scams and whatnot. But the thing is, you can do a bunch of research into it, and the reality is, there's going to be people that ignore the entire meat of the video, which is researching into a crypto scam, and will find some way to...
Who cares?
...to excuse somebody that is idolized in some cult-like fashion. And it's weird. It really is weird to see. Like, talking about Doge.gov, how many people in that video will actually engage with it?
What kind of videos would you make?
Terrorism propaganda.
Because of the hack itself, and then how much of the comment section is going to be just people arguing about what side is right and what side isn't. As a content creator, the coolest...
All right, you know what this video is making me think? I need to start uploading daily on Neo Augie again. This guy's making a video. He hasn't even brushed his fucking hair. He's sitting on a couch with the lights turned off, just rambling. You can barely see his face. He's just yapping, right? He's not even like sitting up straight. You know what I mean? Like this one take, by the way, one singular take, okay? I need to start uploading daily on Neo Augie again, because fuck this shit, man.
He just clipped a mic to his shirt and just fucking went fucking...
This is way too easy money.
Go record.
This is
and he
way
made
too
200K views on an 11-minute video.
Yeah, this video made him like $300.
Yeah, we're 7 minutes in, so how much has he said so far? Again, he's just said...
Sometimes people don't engage with all the points of my videos. Got it.
Okay. You could have said that in 10 seconds.
Yeah. Bro, what the fuck?
This thing is like when you see like 1,000 comments on a video, because I'm somebody that likes lurking internet forums and just reading internet discourse, right? Especially when it comes to topics I enjoy. So when you read 1,000 comments, you're like, all right, shit, let me line up and get ready, boys. Let me read that shit all day. And then the comment sections aren't even really about, the topic, the meat and potatoes. It's just about defending a guy who is the topic of the video or tangentially related or shitting on the guy. That's all it is. So realistically, that is what I really feel like has to be changed. And there's a whole lot of other slew of content that I have in the works that I'm making anyways. Obviously, when it comes to the gaming industry, Xbox is something that I definitely want to talk about. And I've got some really interesting things to say, in my opinion, over there that involve Xbox, virtual machines, and a way for them to actually get out of some serious sales problems that they've had. I want to talk about, agencies like North Korea. Crypto stuff is not something that I'm going to ignore. But I'd rather just, instead
Do we
of
have
talking
to hear about what he wants to talk about, or can you just talk about it?
Yeah, actually, though.
I mean, like, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about it. Just talk about it, bro. I don't understand.
I also don't really understand like how videos about North Korea are any less serious than videos about Trump or Canada or Elon Musk. Like he wants to talk about North Korea. That sounds like a pretty serious topic that might get political. I don't know. Shit.
Fun things.
And also, who gives a fuck about Xbox anymore? Xbox isn't even a thing.
My opinion, like a president doing or being a part of a rug pull, or at least promoting it, to talking about something like, North Korea, which it really feels like if you want to have discussions on topics like this, the people you have to talk about must be unanimously like the most disliked people in the world. It's funny, you can talk about crypto, and the moment you talk about somebody like Trump or whatever, it becomes a highly politicized topic. The moment you talk about Logan Paul, everyone suddenly gives a shit about what you have to say with cryptocurrency and blockchain technologies. It is, ladies and gentlemen, just the world in of itself. And I really think it's just how things have kind of gotten. Like looking at political content on the internet, one of the weirdest things that I've seen in research for the Doge.gov video was like, seeing a whole bunch of like political creators talk about Elon getting like a girl pregnant or something. And I'm like, man, if this is like, it really felt like, watching like, the National Enquirer, like the tabloid journalism pages you saw when you're like checking out from the grocery store where the gum is put. They have like the little magazines that are like, hey, Martha Stewart just got impregnated by Bigfoot. We have photos of the kid, right? It's like, bro, the most insane batshit nonsense.
What? That story was not nonsense. Wait, what?
Which story is he talking about?
The Elon Musk Ashley Sinclair pregnancy story. He's just saying
That's
like,
not nonsense.
I saw a lot of people cover this, and it just kind of reeked of like, like, I don't know, like a Vogue magazine or something. Just this disgusting filth or whatever, right? First of all, that story is not nonsense. That's like a major political story right now, right? I mean, like it or not, it's funny. It's a little bit, I don't know what the word is or whatever. It's a little dirty, I guess. Baby mama drama and stuff like that, right? But I mean, that's a major political story first off. But what? Are we sitting here like acting like drama is like crazy now? Like, I don't even know what the point being made is. It's like people are covering this and it just looks disgusting to me or whatever.
Are we
right?
supposed to cover an Xbox game instead? Is that somehow more revolutionary and amazing to talk about Xbox's marketing? Like, all of this is everything. You can downplay everything if you just make it sound stupid. Let's talk about Xbox advertising. That's what he just said earlier.
Yeah.
Well, congrats. You made it sound stupid. I mean, it's just, this is a pointless, like, it's, what is he even saying here?
I don't even know what the point is. Is he attacking drama content? Is he saying that it's morally wrong? Is he saying that it's uninteresting? I mean, these are all just points that just are nothing. But again, he's not really thinking right now. He's just yapping. This is a 11-minute video. I talk like this on my on the couch by myself anyway. You know what I mean, right? I'll just like talk about my own thoughts or whatever, right? I mean, I could just record that and just post it, right? What the fuck is this video? Oh man.
It just exists as like culture war, warfare fodder, and it's not something I really want to engage with content going forward. So this video that I'm speaking from the heart here is mostly for the actual core viewership. And yeah, it is what it is. I think the core audience doesn't enjoy it, and I certainly don't enjoy watching, entire videos with research and effort put into it completely thrown to the wayside, and the actual engagement with it just comes down to people using it as ammunition for a culture war that I am not even a part of. I'm not intelligent enough to be part of some cool political culture war, whether that be in the gaming scene.
Imagine saying you're not intelligent enough to be a part of the culture war. The dumbest fucking thing of all time.
IQ thing
yeah. No, Muta. No.
You're fine, bro. Just
fear, which unfortunately there's a lot of that there. I'm not into it for the political side. There's a lot of content creators that I watch for gaming that, recently all I see on their feeds is just Trump, and like,
Okay, whose feed, by the way, is Trump? I wanted to make this point earlier. You know what his best friend Nux does now? Apparently Nux had a major rebrand, and it's actually very successful for him. Nux Taku is not an anime guy anymore. He's not a gooner anymore. He's a Trump Elon Musk propaganda channel now. He does politics.
Wait, what?
He's VTuber.
I had no idea.
He's VTuber Asmongold. That's literally what he is now.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So is he gonna disavow Nux's content?
Yeah, exactly. All of his fucking videos is just Trump just pissed off the libs. President Trump has no filter and the meltdowns are massive. Trump just got what he wanted and the meltdowns are glorious. Trump is melting down the libs. President Trump just exposed what Biden did with our tax money. It's insane. That's what he does now. Just daily political Asmongold tier slop.
Why does Moot to look like the bloody Ryan Gosling in Blade Runner 2049? Mutahar just needs to stop spiraling over drama, people making fun of him.
Well, Mutahar's like boogieing out. That's the problem. It's like, bro, just chill out, relax, have a fucking take, and just do your thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking this politician bad, this politician good, from every angle. And it's,
So yeah, when he's making this point, I'm like, are you talking about Nux's channel? Because that's all I see there. Like Nux's channel is the epitome of the cancer that Mood is talking about right now, which is just so fucking funny to think about, right? It's like we've come full circle.
This politician
it's
bad.
fucking exhausting.
Yeah.
And to sort of see it bleed into my content and in some cases in my community is just something where I feel like I have to course correct and really personally step away from. But yeah, wanted to make this video, wanted to really talk about it, wanted to give an update, wanted to just speak my mind. But yeah, I'm going to go back to recording some of this game. I'm going to go back to hacking that PlayStation 3 and installing Linux onto it, because that is part of the video. I actually have found a compatible PlayStation 3. Let me tell you something right now. I went to heaven and hell to find this thing. So that is going to be a video, I want to say sometime this week, in amongst a couple 4chan videos, because there's a wild group of wacky threads. There's a lot of content that has nothing to do with any political figure whatsoever, that hopefully is content that you all will enjoy. Some of the best content that I had in time.
So it sounds like you were planning on making a bunch of content that's not political focused anyway, and then you had to make a video explaining that you're not going to cover political content. What was the point?
I must return to the motherland, AugieRFC. I'm happy you and Connor are getting married, but I also think all of your audience are chasers for Bo Blacks.
Okay.
That last part is true. That last part is true.
So what was the point of this video? Just waste my fucking time.
The end of an era video where I talked about the AVGN.
Fuck this video, man.
Silent Rob and characters that I was very passionate about from my early time on YouTube. It's a video that did pretty well, and it's those kind of videos that I genuinely want to make more of, because the audience really likes it, I really like it, and the best part is the comment sections to those videos always engage with the actual meat and potatoes of the video. That said, this is me, Mutahar, and
well, great. There we go.
Wow.
He could have made a video talking about stroking his shit for 10 minutes and would have had more value than this one. It's like...
So the takeaway is he's done with commentary and politics and shit. That's
yeah, got it.
Okay.
All right, man.
Muta just put the creepypastas in the bag, bro.
Well, there's our Mutahar update. Mutahar is done with politics. Let's go. Brilliant segment there, guys. Brilliant segment. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.
How many people would have how many people would have cared if he didn't make that fucking video? I think nobody would have gave a fuck if he didn't make that video and just posted what he wanted. Whose mind did this change?
W video. Awesome.